Assalamualaikum and good day to our lecturer, Dr. Suzairi and my fellow friend. We will present our program, which is Self-Defense Program. My name is Nur Kamarina binti Muhammad Hanif from Group 10, which consists of 4 members. They are also Nur Farahanis, Nur Emeline Aida and Shakira. Since the early 1980s, rhetoric on violence against women start becoming acceptable in the everyday discourses of Malaysians. Physical and sexual violence against women can occur in various forms such as domestic violence, sexual violence and emotional violence. In Malaysia, government departments and NGOs such as Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development and Women Aids Organisation provide help for women. Gender-based violence is often reinforced by discriminatory laws and exclusionary social norms that undermine opportunities for education, income and independence. The lack of women empowerment is a critical form of inequality. While there are many barriers to empowerment, violence against women and girls is both a cause and a consequence of gender inequality. Violence against women also has impact on the life of many women beyond survivors. The fear of violence can prevent women from pursuing education, working or exercising their political rights and voice. A recent Gallup survey shows that in every region of the world, women consistently feel more insecure than men, although the level of insecurity significantly vary across the regions. According to Royal Mission Police Statistics, 1 in 3 women in Malaysia have or will experience some form of violence in her life. There are 10 women and girls are sexually assaulted each day in Malaysia. And in Malaysia also, there are also 2,767 cases of rape and 4,123 cases of domestic violence. So, what's next? It is clearly vital to support women and girls who encounter violence, for example, by ensuring they have access to justice, shelter and protection, whether violence is domestic or in the workplace. Although all of this support are one of the goals by the Independent Party and World Organization to support women, but we as a student and women too can play our role to learn how to protect ourselves by learning self-defense. So, it is important to learn self-defense skills so that we can avoid being a victim of violence cases. There are some issues that relate to weaknesses of selected UTM graduate attributes among students. Firstly, poor communication skill. Ineffective communication can be frustrating to students, which can create a breeding ground of distrust. The lack of effective communication skill also undermines the confidence among students. Involving a program in an environment where every student fails to maintain transparent and continuous communication creates a barrier between them. Next, poor leadership and working skill. Students who can communicate effectively also find it difficult to lead when in charge of a certain program. This is because team members always rely on their leaders to offer feedbacks, direction, and positive reinforcement. Lacking of this skill, task responsibilities are unclear and it can lead to miscommunication. There are also poor critical thinking skill among students. Weak critical thinking skill show themselves in many ways such as repeated mistakes, make a bad decisions, inaction when action is needed, giving off bad advice, inaccurate assumptions, and the lack of anticipated action. Weakness in critical thinking skill result in loss of opportunities of financial resources and etc. There is probably no other attributes more worthy of measure than critical thinking skills. And lastly, poor adaptability skill. Not being able to adapt to changing environments and work processes makes students unproductive and cannot be competitive. Having adaptability skills means that students are open and willing to learn new things, take on new challenges, and make adjustments to suit transition in the new environment. So, why this issue need to be addressed? Graduate students are finding their place in a world which is complex and fast-moving. Students need to face the challenges and opportunities of a digital revolution, which will continue to change the way we work and values the critical thinking and interpersonal skills that graduate students have to offer. Students to be equipped and being an active citizen both nationally and globally through gaining an understanding of diverse culture and perspective that being developed during their learning at university. This will equip them to contribute to important contemporary challenges, such as helping to create sustained solutions to the global environmental crisis. So students have the knowledge, skills, and attributes to make their communities and the world better place.
Next is activity background. The aim of this program is to give knowledge, experiences and exposure to UTM female students about martial arts skill and importance of self-defense. It also to help women to be brave in anywhere where they go and increase their confidence. This program also provides a great opportunity for students to gain additional skill that can be used in protecting themselves, gaining more knowledge and real-time experiences. The first objective is to provide hands-on experience in martial arts and to help students to gain new knowledge in a particular skill. Next is to expose women to the importance of self-defense in order to protect their life from danger. Lastly is to increase the bond between students and meet new friends. For target audience, we only focus on female students and we only open for 50 people. We invite Club Judo UTM to join us in order to make this program look interesting to people and students. So, as you can see, here is our activity schedule. We start our program at 8:30 in the morning. We wait for the student arrive registration and we distribute breakfast. At 9 a.m. the arrival of invited guests, which is Club Judo UTM. At 9:15 a.m. there is a talk session by Encik Ahmad Zikri bin Abdul Rashid, which is the topic is the importance of self-defense. At 9:45 a.m. there is a demonstration of martial art by Club Judo UTM, and by 10:45 a.m. there is ice breaking session by group. As you can see, we do a hands-on practice by the participant at 11:15 in the morning, and we have a lunch break at 12:30 in the afternoon, and then we come back at 2 p.m. to do a Kahoot session with a quiz session for the participant, and we continue with the closing ceremony at 2:30 p.m. and we have photography session at 3 p.m. and we distribute a little goodies at 3:30 p.m.
So the next slide is earning statement. First is provision HCP, which is we estimate about 400 ringgit, and secondly is collector fee, we estimate about 250 ringgit, and so the total we will earn is about 750 ringgit. So for financial statement, we will invite 4 instructors. So each instructor is 50 ringgit. So the total for 4 is 200 ringgit. And for food and drinks, since we have 4 instructors, we budget about 4 ringgit for each person, and the total is 20 ringgit. And since and for the participant, we budget about 1 ringgit for breakfast and 4 ringgit for lunch. So the total is 5 ringgit. We will collect it from the students. So the total for 50 participants is 250 ringgit. So for souvenirs for instructor, we budget about 30 ringgit for each person. So the total for 4 is 120 ringgit. And for the venue that we rent for the event is 100 ringgit, the estimate. So for the certificate, we will give to 4 instructor, 50 participants and 4 committee members, and we budget the certificate is about 1 ringgit. So the 1 ringgit and multiply by 58, so the total is about 58 ringgit. So we estimate about our financial statement is about 748 ringgit, which is not really run from the budget earnings statement that we get from the HCP and collector fees. So for monitoring and evaluation, we distribute Google Form for the participants, and we get 31 response, which is 87.1% is female and 12.9% is male. So we asked the students whether this program can enhance UTM graduate attributes among students, and most of them agree that this program can enhance UTM graduate attribute among students. So we also asked them whether they interested to join self-defense program, and most of them, 60% of them is agree to join, and 40% say maybe they will join this program. So we asked a few questions to ask them about this program and about graduate attributes. So first is what is their opinion, which UTM graduate attributes are less developed among students. So the most person choose global citizen, which is 54.8%, and the second is they choose leadership and teamworking and thinking skill, which is 38.7%. And for the third, they choose communication skill, which is 35.5%. We also asked them about which UTM graduate attribute will be gained by students for this program. So first, they choose adaptability, which is about 23% choose this, and also thinking skill, about 23 students choose this also. And the second is leadership and teamworking and communication skill, which is 61.3%.
I will continue about the improvement of graduate attributes among students. So, from this program, the students will gain some skills that they can use in their daily life, such as communication skills, leadership and teamwork skills, thinking skills, and also adaptability skills. For the first skills, which is communication skills, students can improve their communication skills from the ice-breaking sessions because they can get to know more friends from the program, which is with the different culture or different course. And then students can also learn to communicate clearly to avoid any misunderstanding or misinformation between the group members. Second skills, which is leadership and teamwork skills, students can improve their teamwork skills by working effectively with other members to complete the demonstration perfectly. Because in this program, we will divide the students into groups so that the demonstration can be done perfectly. Second, students can also lead and influence team members to complete the given task. So for the third skills, which is thinking skills, students will have the ability to think for ideas and solutions quickly when they are facing dangerous situations, such as by using martial arts skills that they learn in this program. Second, students can also think critically in any situation, because we will never know when its danger will come to us. So we will have to prepare so that we can protect ourselves from danger. So for the last skills, which is adaptability skills, students will have the ability to work effectively in dangerous situations, and students will be able to apply martial arts skills in their daily life. So for the conclusion, we really believe that this program is beneficial to all female students, because we cannot depend on others every time, and we have to learn how to protect ourselves from danger. It also can help to increase our confidence when we are alone. Danger can come anytime and anywhere without us expecting it, so it will be better for us to prepare beforehand with some martial arts skills that they can learn from this program. Because in this program, they also will have additional skills, which is martial arts skills, and also they can learn new knowledge about how to protect themselves from danger. Actually, there are a lot of martial arts skills apart from judo that we can use to protect ourselves, such as Muay Thai and also karate. This program also can help UTM students to improve graduate attributes, such as I mentioned before, which is communication skills, leadership and teamwork skills, adaptability skills, and also thinking skills. So that's all from us, Group 10. Thank you.